Some Connecticut students are performing much worse than their peers. The gap in student performance comes between students living in poverty and their classmates.
It's not just that we have the biggest gap, it's actually that our scores are, in some cases, the lowest in the country for kids of color and kids who live in poverty.
And Hamden teachers say they see it right in the classroom.
Now you can see the achievement gap in the test scores if you break it out according to socioeconomic background. You could definitely see the achievement gap. So I mean, it's real, and it's more glaring here because of our diverse population.
Hamden High is a big Connecticut high school. It has over 2,000 students with diverse backgrounds, economic levels, and even native languages.
Hamden is really a microcosm of what we're talking about. I mean, right? Because you can go on one end of Hamden and it's urban and it's largely, at or below the poverty level. And you can go to another end of Hamden and there are $1 million homes.
Though there may be a large gap between white and African American student performance, State Representative Michael D'Agostino says the real issue is family income levels.
The achievement gap is not about race, it's not about language, it's not about geography, it is about poverty. And I think any set of data you look at will confirm that.
We're surrounded by 4 of the most impoverished neighborhoods in the city of New Haven.
The State Department of Education says about 55% of students graduate from Hillhouse High School in New Haven.
And my mission is to provide them with the highest quality of education possible so that they can use education to escape poverty.
But how do we improve student achievement?
The most important element that a kid can have for success is to have a responsible adult in their life who they respect and who raises expectations for them.
Back at Hamden High, where the graduation rate is almost 90%, Principal Gary HIGHSMITH says a connection with students is most important.
That what's at the heart of it is just how much you care about kids. And so then everything works from there. It's not about let's have great data, let's have great standardized test scores, or even have great graduation rates. The question is, how are kids getting treated when they come through your door?
All experts we talked to agree starting early will help close Connecticut's gap.
A universal preschool, state-sponsored for the kids, because that's one of the advantages that the poorer economic class doesn't have.
Students from middle class and upper middle class families, children, hear millions, tens of millions more words by the time they're 3 and 4 than children coming out of poverty.
So they say leveling the playing field in preschool may create more successful graduates walking across the stage in high school. Marcus Harun, Q30 News.